The Ride of Love. The sun was bright over Ibadan. Musa kicked his motorcycle and smiled as the engine roared. It was old, noisy, and sometimes stubborn, but it was his best friend. Every morning, he carried people through the city, market women, students, and office workers. The road was his world. The wind was his freedom. His landlady, Mama Sod, shouted from her stall, "Musa, don't forget to bring food when you come back." "I will, Mama," he replied, laughing. Musa didn't have much, but he had hope. And that was enough. That afternoon, the market was busy. The sun was hot. Musa parked under a mango tree, waiting for passengers. Then he saw her. A beautiful woman, walking carefully through the crowd. Her wrapper was clean, her blouse neat, and her face calm. She looked like someone important, yet kind. "Hello, young man," she said softly. "Can you take me to Okada?" "Yes, madam," Musa said quickly, standing tall. She climbed onto his motorcycle. The smell of her perfume filled the air. And as they rode through the noisy streets, Musa felt like the road had become silent, like the world was watching them. Halfway through the trip, a car drove by fast and splashed muddy water on her leg. "Oh my goodness," she shouted. Her slipper broke. "Oh. Sorry, madam," Musa said quickly, trying not to laugh. "These drivers, they rush like they're chasing ghosts." Madam Grace looked at him, half angry, half amused, and then smiled. That smile stayed in Musa's mind even after he dropped her off. When she paid him, she gave him extra. "Buy yourself a new helmet," she said kindly. And as she walked away with one bare foot and one broken slipper, Musa whispered to himself, "I must see her again." Days passed. Then one afternoon, the sky turned dark. Musa was waiting near the market when rain began to fall. He saw someone standing under a shop roof. It was her. Madam Grace. "Oh, madam. You again," Musa shouted happily. She laughed. "You again. You and your noisy bike. Come, madam. I will take you home," he said. "But it's raining," she replied. Musa raised his tiny torn umbrella and grinned. "Don't worry, madam, I have protection." She laughed so hard, she couldn't say no. As they rode through the rain, half wet and half dry, both of them were laughing like children. By the time they reached her home, they were soaked but happy. "You made me laugh today," she said, smiling. "And you made my day, madam," he replied. One sunny day, Musa decided to visit Madam Grace with a small gift, a used phone. He wanted to surprise her. But when he reached her street, something funny happened. A small brown goat ran across the road, hit his bag, and made the phone fall out. Before Musa could pick it up, the goat grabbed the phone in its mouth and ran away. "Hey! Thief! Goat thief!" Musa shouted, chasing it. Children ran after him, laughing. "Goat thief! Goat thief!" After some time, the goat dropped the phone in the gutter. Musa picked it up, wet and dirty, but still walking. When he showed it to Madam Grace, he said proudly, "Madam, your phone is now special, it has goat perfume." She laughed until tears rolled down her cheeks. "Musa, you are a funny man," she said. "You always make me happy." One Sunday afternoon, Musa took Madam Grace to a momo put by the roadside. She looked around, surprised. "Musa, you brought me here." "Yes, madam. This is the best food in Ibadan." They ate jollof rice, fried fish, and ripe plantain. The smell filled the air. Musa told funny stories, and Madam Grace laughed like a girl again. Before they left, Musa picked a small flower and gave it to her. "It's not big," he said, "but it's from my heart." Madam Grace smiled and held the flower close. Musa, she said softly, you are not like other men. One evening, Musa came to visit Madame Grace. Her nosy neighbor, Auntie Busy, opened the gate. Oh, Musa the Okada boy. You again, she said rudely. Are you trying to marry a big woman now? Musa smiled. Good evening, Ma. Then Madame Grace came out. Auntie Busy, leave him alone. He's my friend. Friend, the woman said, rolling her eyes. A whole madam like you. Madame Grace smiled. He makes me laugh. That is enough. When Auntie Busy left, Musa and Madame Grace went for a ride. The wind was soft, the city lights bright. People stared, but they didn't care. They were happy, two hearts riding through the night. One Saturday, Madame Grace said, Musa, let's go to the garden near Coco House. The garden was full of flowers. Children ran and played. Birds sang. Musa looked shy but brave. Madam, he said, I want to tell you something. What is it? She asked gently. He took a deep breath. Since the first day I met you, I've liked you. You make me happy, madam. She smiled, her eyes soft. Musa, you have brought laughter back into my life. I didn't expect to feel young again. They sat quietly for a while, smiling at each other. The wind blew softly, carrying the scent of flowers and new love. As the sun went down, Musa dropped her at home. She turned to him and said, Musa, thank you for finding me in this noisy world. He smiled. Madame Grace, you are my favorite passenger, forever. And as he rode away, the city lights danced behind him. Love had found them, not in a car, not in a mansion, but on two old wheels, through laughter, rain, and courage. Because sometimes true love arrives like a simple ride, unexpected, funny, and real.